Take a look at what's going on down this street here. It is a war zone. Trees uprooted, enormous trees uprooted. I'm going to talk as we look around to Sharon. Sharon, you came home to your house. What did you see?
Devastation. Sheer devastation. I wouldn't believe this could happen in Battleground, Washington.
Tell me about here at your house. We see this enormous tree. Let's walk over here for a second here and take a look at this.
Well, we got 2 trees, both of them uprooted. Thank God it didn't get the Jeep. No one was hurt. That's the main thing. We're all safe and sound. The tree just seems to be leaning against the house, but you can see the path where the tornado went through. Our backyard looks like everything's just been picked up and tossed around. The house opposite, they've got all shingles in, and it's just a mess.
Now let me talk to your boys here for a second here. You were home you were outside when it happened. Describe what it was like.
Well, yeah, I was outside and the wind started picking up, and I thought it was just going to be a gust, and wind just kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and I could see things on the porch starting to blow around, and next thing I know, I saw the cloud coming down, and I just got inside the house as fast as I could.
You said you started to hear transformers popping?
Yeah, that was afterwards. Once I got in the house, I closed the door, and I was looking outside, and that's when I saw the tree come down. And then right afterwards, back on Parkway, the transformers were blowing just one by one by one.
Yeah, to give people some sense of where we are, that we are just off South Parkway Avenue in Battleground on Southwest 1st in that neighborhood here. Explain to me also, another one of your brothers here, what did you see?
I was looking out the window, and so all I saw was the entire place looked gray, and everything was moving, all the trees were moving, and then I saw the power lines explode one by one. And it was just, everything was gray and then flashes of white.
What have you seen out here so far as you've walked around?
Mostly uprooted trees, a lot of fences are broken, everyone's roofs, seems like quite a bit of tiles has been removed.
Mm-hmm. Any kind of injuries that you know of so far in the neighborhood?
No, none.
Okay, you guys have checked with some of the neighbors and all, I assume, right?
Right, yeah.
I think they came to check with us. They came to check with us to see if we were okay, but I actually walked from where Battleground Village is on Grace down Skoton to get home because we couldn't get in our cars, and it's a mess, an absolute mess.
We saw the roof tiles off in some sections. We've seen an enormous number of trees, enormous trees just fully uprooted, like somebody just came along and just plucked them. They were like little blades of grass here. This seems to be one of the biggest things that we've seen, as well as the fences that are down throughout the area.
There's a fence in the tree there, and
oh yeah, Dale, we can take a look over there. Right over there, we see a fence. We see a piece of a fence that's in the tree right up across the street on the other way. We'll show that to you in just a second here.
Trampolines were all thrown around the roads, and fence posts seem to be everywhere. You know, carports seem to have just been like that one down there. It's just...
We're seeing that blow around even now when the winds are just pretty mild compared to what you just saw.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
All right, I'm going to walk and talk to a couple more of the neighbors. Thank you, Sharon.
Absolutely.
We're going to go up here and talk to some more folks about what's going on here. I'm going to check with these guys here. I want to show you the piece of fence that's up in the tree here, right up over there. That's going right up in there. Again, this is a neighborhood, small neighborhood, but enormous amount of damage. People are just shocked. A lot of people have told me that they were not home at the time, but came rushing in here to try and find out what had happened to their homes. Power obviously is out in this area. Hi, gentlemen. Who was home at the time?
My wife and my daughter were.
What did they tell you?
Well, my daughter was asleep because she works nights, and she said she just heard a big rumble and got up to see what's going on, and then she saw that things were going, and she came out and saw the damage.
What's happened here at your house?
A lot of shingles, there's some broken glass in the back, and just primarily a lot of damage to the structure. There was so much force put on the door itself. The lock is not working, right now. Just the force of the wind, and you can see where it hit. A lot of the shingles hit on the house. It left marks all over the place.
Yeah, I see that. When we came into the neighborhood, we saw a lot of houses that looked like they had been, I guess for lack of a better way to explain it, beaten up.
Yes.
From debris that had landed on the homes.
Even the car, it has a lot of, especially if you look at the pickup on this side, you see a lot of debris. And
we'll walk around here and all.
You can see how the dirt just hit it,
Mm-hmm. And I see pieces of shingles everywhere out here.
All over, yeah. It's all over.
But again, let me walk over and talk about those marks. This is the marks that you're talking about across the front door.
Well, see right there, for example, and across the front door. It's just the pressure of the wind was just apparently so strong that it just did damage in different things.
And I see the fences are down over here.
Yes, yes. Fences are down, and you can look at the back and see. Have you been on that street yet?
No, you want to take us over there?
Sure. You can come just
Again, fence is completely gone. I mean, this was all fenced-in area, completely gone. Out here, again, this is South Parkway Avenue, where there are now numerous crews out there working on the power lines.
Fences down, the shingles gone. They snapped the trees across over there, and these fences here are just essentially destroyed, all destroyed. Yeah. This is my wife. She was home at the time.
So hi, how are you doing? Okay.
Good, yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
Tell us
God is good.
what happened.
Well, we got in late last night, and so I was resting, and it was so stormy, and you could hear the pounding on the house with the rain. It was probably hail, and then I heard.
We're going to walk with you as you
Thunder.
talk and show some of the more
Oh,
damage
sure.
here.
Okay. I heard thunder, and I knew that our roof was leaving. It's definitely flying off, and
Take a
so
look over here at some of this as well.
sure. Actually,
So what happened this morning?
that was around 11:15. I knew that our roof was leaving. I could hear it ripping off above me. And this is our home over here, and where the bedroom is over there on the front, the shingles are all gone. So,
What have you seen as you've walked around?
oh, our neighbor next door has a bent trunk that has fallen on her house, and the sad part for her is they had tickets to go to Disneyland. It's their daughter's 13th birthday, and they had the car loaded, and they were torn. You know, what do I do? They called their insurance, they talked to a neighbor, and the neighbor's going to take care of their house because they need to go. They don't know what else to do. You know, she's torn. Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? You know. So they went ahead and left, trusting that the insurance will take care of their problems. That they have a tree on their house and shingles gone and roof gone.
Was it pretty frightening? I know I see the battering on your house.
Oh, yes, it was. It was with thunder and pounding and then ripping. I thought actually our roof was leaving. I actually did. I thought that I wouldn't have a roof on the sound of the noise, and yet I'm thankful that it's just the shingles.
Did you try and take shelter? Were you thinking inside, what should I do?
Actually, by time it happened, it was very quick. I mean, the ripping, there was really no time to hurry under a thing. As I mentioned, I was resting, but it was terrific, and there was so much thunder. It was just like, wow. And I was like, not a good day to be outside.
No, crazy day. I mean, I look at this. What I'm surprised I haven't seen is much in the way of broken glass.
This house, if you go down a little bit, you see a part of the fencing in the tree. You actually
We
have
saw
it.
that.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Exactly.
yes. And a really cool view of the neighbor's tree with the tree cracked and bent and falling on their house is on the other side of our house, looking through the shrubs. It's really interesting to see.
We'll walk down
Sure,
there and
that would
take
be
a
very
look.
cool.
So this is a situation, what's happening here right now. Again, we are on South Parkway Avenue in Battleground.